In spite of the fact that it could appear to be audacious, is it possible that XRP could achieve an incredible value of $20,000? From the trend that it has been on, it would appear that Ripple is just getting ready. The most recent initiatives of the company show a shift away from attracting everyday investors and toward mainly focusing on institutional players. However, this is not just a remark or a small excerpt from a future video by the Ripple director himself, who has clarified this position. It is possible that the choice to contribute additional funds to the XRP ledger may inevitably result in an increase in the value of the XRP digital currency. In recent years, Ripple has modified its goals. In an effort to place less of an emphasis on individual investors, they have even investigated the possibility of offering holders of XRP the opportunity to repurchase their holdings through an exit plan. By taking this action, they want to attract a greater number of institutional investors. In its most fundamental form, the Ripple system's operation is rather straightforward. Immediately following the conclusion of a transaction, companies have the ability to utilize RippleNet and the XRP token that corresponds to it, which is given by the Ripple organization in order to speed up international transactions with partners. Ripple is entitled to a commission for the utilization of the system to the extent that more entities adopt the Ripple framework and acquire XRP. Ripple's revenue from fees continues to rise, as is customary for the company. Also, if you are new to this site, make sure you click the button that says subscribe to obtain the most up-to-date information regarding all of our XRP lectures. You will need to hit both the button and the bell separately. If you enjoy the work that I have done, I would appreciate it if you could show me some love by giving me a thumbs up and writing a remark about the role that Ripple plays in the retail industry. You could be under the impression that investors are more lucky or beautiful than they actually are. Due to the fact that we are overly eager to disseminate XRP to the general public, let us take a moment to appreciate the Ripple director's explanation of their strategy. It is abundantly evident that they are attempting to dissuade regular investors from investing in XRP since that is not where their primary financial interests lie. While taking a step back, it is important to note that many individuals enter the cryptocurrency field with a single goal in mind. The desire to trade and earn quick profits is the short-term, profit-driven mentality that is affecting the emergence of cryptocurrencies. This mentality is pushing the progress of cryptocurrencies. Traditionally, this bird is prepared. The egg scenario is the most important thing you need to thrive in. At this time, there are around 105,200 exchanges that are engaged in trading on a global basis. Individuals who are looking to make quick profits are primarily to blame for this situation. Nevertheless, Ripple is shooting for the stars by establishing XRP as a bridge and a strategic financial tool, as opposed to wanting to chase after that fleeting brilliance. What kind of issues do these short-term traders bring to the attention of sophisticated institutions? Even while they unquestionably generate unwarranted attention for Ripple, the situation is increasingly shifting in a positive direction. A slow change is occurring in the tide. It was clear that this was the case throughout the most recent quarter, for instance. The vast bulk of the XRP that was sold was purchased by institutional participants. The actual transformation will become apparent once the scale reaches its tipping point. There is a significant shift occurring in the trend away from individual traders and toward enterprises who are using XRP to carry out big financial activity. Taking into consideration the content of the film as well as the direct remarks made by Ripple's director, it is clear that the company is shifting its focus away from individual investors. On the contrary, they are anxious to acquire further XRP from these private investors. There is a grand strategy that involves reallocating it to institutional entities and collecting money from the transaction fees that result from this reallocation, regardless of whether or not we find this to be logical. Controlling the flow of revenue and linking it to the value of XRP is the most important thing to be concerned about. It is important to refer back to the earlier discussion regarding the likelihood that the price of XRP may reach that of Bitcoin. The question that is of the utmost importance is there any truth? A number of audacious forecasts have suggested that the value of XRP may reach $220,000 or even more. The 23rd of June saw the publication of an article. During that period of time, I came across a startling discovery. Was absolutely incomprehensible in every way. It was anticipated by Arthur Brito, one of the co-founders of Ripple, that XRP would be worth $110,000, which would account for the scalability of the platform. When Ripple was being designed, the value of XRP was set at $10,000, taking into account the requirements of 7.5 billion people all over the world. This article outlined Brito's ambitious aspirations for XRP and displayed his unwavering faith in the digital currency's great scalability and widespread adoption potential. Brito believed that XRP would be widely adopted. According to the text of the paper, it is essential to set a high price for XRP initially. If XRP is able to achieve its objective price of $10,000, it will become one of the digital assets that possesses the highest level of demand in the market. The concept that XRP is designed to facilitate large-scale transactions is supported by the fact that Bridger places a strong emphasis on global scalability. This is evidence that it is able to reach a diverse range of populations and move fluidly through a variety of businesses while maintaining its commitment to transparency. Not only is adoption on a broad scale theoretical, but it also exists. Already, there are signs that point to this. Integration of XRP may be seen throughout a variety of financial institutions and foreign banks, including the National Central Bank. Banks that experiment with digital currencies are also subject to the effect of these currencies. In essence, entities, whether they are enterprises or nations who are seeking to establish digital currencies with their own central banks, are partnering with Ripple to make use of the XRP ledger. This collaboration is taking place in collaboration with Ripple. On the other hand, there are rumors that the growth is still going strong. X.com is a platform that is prepared to make huge ripples in the financial business, and there are rumors that imply Elon Musk is entering the cryptocurrency space and may be implementing it into the payment system of X.com. X.com might potentially integrate XRP, and the company would stand to gain a great deal from doing so, according to a high-ranking official from Ripple who responded to the question. As the Chief Payment Products Officer for Ripple, Brendan Barry is in charge. Given that the individual in question has a notable professional experience that includes time at giants such as Amazon and Slack, her views are particularly impressive. It is clear that he is familiar with XRP based on a recent tweet that he sent out, in which he included a flow graph that implied X's platform would include cryptocurrency in accordance with its advertisement. Since his position lends greater weight to these conversations, let's have a look at it. Several of X's platforms have been the subject of conjecture as a result of this revenue-sharing model, which suggests that they are getting ready to incorporate Bitcoin payments. The sentiment that X was responding to was communicated through Elon's tweet. At its core, X ought to have as its primary objective the aspiration of really being the most prominent platform for Bitcoin entrepreneurs. I am of the opinion that Stark believes that clarity is the highest form of honesty and quality, and that it is devoid of any comedic elements. In the event that I were a creator, I would consider the possibility of X compensating creators in cryptocurrencies, or in what we would refer to as the creator's money nonetheless. This would have an impact on everything. With that being said, it is important to note that a creator can earn rewards that are on average as low as cents. Unless X maintains a money pool at target markets, a capital-intensive method is required. This is the case even after taking into account the costs associated with wire transfers, transactions involving foreign exchange, and other expenses. With regard to the transfer, how much does X need to pay? The actual earnings can be larger than anticipated. It is necessary for the platform to shift its focus in order to incorporate creators and the obligation that they owe to them. Take into consideration the limited access that contemporary bank accounts provide. When 20% of the world's population is affected, traditional banks and ways of making payments across international borders are not available to the general public. They require a significant amount of time, often days, and they do not conform to Elon Musk's ideal configuration for the cryptocurrency landscape. Providing creators with digital currency as a form of recompense has the potential to completely revolutionize the industry. Fiat is backed by stable coinage and well-known cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, which brings distinct benefits to the table for X in the event that it wishes to differentiate itself from other cryptocurrencies, both of which make it possible to conduct transactions instantly and provide unparalleled financial agility. Through the utilization of cryptocurrencies to enable rapid and continuous payouts, they have the potential to completely revolutionize the creator payment paradigm. Take into consideration the following scenario.